Economics, Unit 1, Exam, Fall 2018. Number 1. The production possibilities curve is a popular model that economists use to illustrate what major concept? Wealth, economic growth, paradox of value, opportunity cost. Number 2. The use of oil in gasoline production is an example of which factor of production? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Number 3. Which part of the circular flow model deals with individuals selling land, labor, and capital and entrepreneurial abilities to the business for income? Is that the factor market, the product market, the income market, or the service market? Number 4, the purpose of government in a command economy is to ensure the availability of consumer products, to encourage entrepreneurs, make major economic decisions, promote economic freedom. Number 5, which group of people ultimately determines the products that a free enterprise economy produces? Is it Congress, property owners, local government, or consumers? The United States can best be described as having a mixed market system, B, traditional system, C, command economy, or D, a pure free enterprise system. Match the correct type of economy with the descriptions below. You may use an answer more than once or not at all. A, traditional economy. B, command economy. C, market economy. 7, decentralized decision making. 8, requires a large bureaucracy which consumes many resources. 9, new and different ideas are discouraged, no room for individuality. 10, has the lowest standard of living. 11, the main advantage is that it is stable, predictable, and has continuous life. Match the correct economic goal with the descriptions below. You may use an answer more than once or not at all. A, economic growth. B, economic equity. C, economic efficiency. D, economic freedom. E, economic security. 12, be sure not to waste resources and finding technology that makes it possible to make sure benefits gained are greater than costs incurred. 13, the idea that we desire production from difficult economic events that could result in layoffs is an example of this protection is Social Security. 14, people have the right to choose their own occupations, employers, and uses for their money. 15, how do self-interest and competition affect free markets? A, they help level the playing field between efficient and inefficient producers. B, excuse me, they work together to regulate supply, demand, and prices. C, they represent the opposing interests of consumers and producers. Or D, they work together to keep prices high. 16. In a free market system, the concept of consumer sovereignty means that A, consumers are not bound to accept the positive incentives offered by producers. B, consumers have the power to decide through their actions what goods and services get produced. C, producers are in an ongoing struggle with consumers over control of the marketplace. Or D, government must intervene to ensure fair competition between consumers and producers. 17. What is a disadvantage of central planning? A, no emphasis on economic equity. B, too much individual freedom. C, over-reliance on the profit incentive. Or D, lack of economic efficiency. Number 18. Private property ownership and some government regulation of the economy are basic characteristics of which economic system? A, command economy. B, free enterprise system. C, mixed economy. D, traditional economy. 19. The shift from line A to line C means that A, the economy has shrunk. B, the economy has grown. C, shoes and watermelons have become more expensive. Or D, workers are probably earning less. Match the correct term with the definition below. You may use an answer more than once or not at all. A, authoritarian. B, socialism. C, specialization. D, voluntary exchange. E, profit motive. F, private property. Number 20 describes a range of economic and political systems based on the belief that wealth should be evenly distributed throughout society. 21. When government limits individual freedoms and requires strict obedience from their citizens. 22. Property owned by individuals or companies and not by the government of the people as a whole. 23. The concentration of productive efforts of individuals and businesses on a limited number of activities. 24. What drives individuals and businesses to make decisions that improve their material well-being. And 25. The principle which allows consumers and producers to decide what, when, and how they buy and sell goods and services. 26. An opportunity cost is A, the best alternative that is given up when a decision is made. B, the worst alternative that is given up when a decision is made. C, a choice that is made when no alternative is very good. Or D, the cost of making decisions related to producing goods. Number 27, in 1991, for a short time, Iraq invaded Kuwait and seized its oil fields. During that time, what impact, if any, did the invasion have on Iraq's production possibilities frontier? A, the production possibilities frontier remained stable. B, the production possibilities frontier reached its maximum. C, the production possibilities frontier shifted to the left. Or D, the production possibilities frontier shifted to the right. 28. The profit motive drives business owners to A, protect the private property rights of those who consume their goods. B, see that the principle of open opportunity applies to all Americans. C, make sure their firm is operating at its highest level of efficiency. Or D, develop incentives for their employees to work fewer hours each week. 29. An entrepreneur can best be characterized as someone who A, tries to persuade officials to pass favorable laws. B, takes risks in order to acquire profits. C, signals businesses what and how much to produce. Or D, seeks to engage in a voluntary exchange. 30. What are the three basic economic questions all societies must answer? A, who gets to produce goods and services, who gets to consume them, and who collects the profits? Excuse me. B, why should goods and services be produced? When should they be produced? And how should they be produced? C, where should goods and services be produced? Who should sell them and who should get the profits? Or D, what goods and services should be produced? How should they be produced? And who will consume them? 31. An economy that maximizes its scarce resources and can deliver the right goods in the right quantity to the right people at the right price has achieved which economic goal? A, efficiency, B, freedom, C, security, D, equity. 32. How does innovation promote economic growth? A, by reinforcing traditional values in a society. B, by introducing new goods and services that creates markets. C, by ensuring people freedoms to make their own choices. Or D, by rewarding the development of efficient technology. 33. What distinguishes an authoritarian government from a democratic one? A, it respects individual rights. B, it pursues capitalist economic policies. C, it discourages a strong central government. Or D, it requires strict obedience from its citizens. 34, which of the following describes the benefits of specialization in a free market? A, specialization leads to higher prices. B, specialization leads to decreased competition among producers. C, specialization leads to lower overall output. Or D, specialization leads to efficient use of capital, labor, and land. 35. The key advantages of a free market economic system include A, rising prices, specialization, negative incentive in multiple markets. B, online markets, producer sovereignty, self-interested consumers, and low prices. C, economic efficiency, economic freedom, economic growth, and a variety of goods. Or D, positive incentives, negative incentives, specialized consumers, and efficient labor. Match the correct term with the definition below. You may use an answer more than once or not at all. 36 is human capital. 37, cost-benefit analysis. 38, safety net. 39, guns or butter. 40, self-interest. 41, innovation. 42, labor. 43, need. 44, public interest. 45, externality. A, the concerns of society as a whole. B, an economic side effect of a good or service that generates benefits or costs to someone other than the person deciding how much to produce or consume. C, a phrase expressing the idea that a country that decides to produce more military goods has fewer resources to produce consumer goods, and vice versa. D, the knowledge and skills a worker gains through education and experience. E, an individual's own personal gain. F, the process of bringing new methods, products, or ideas into use. G, the effort people devote to tasks for which they are paid. H, something essential for survival, such as food or medical care. J, a decision-making process in which you compare what you will sacrifice and gain by a specific action. Or K, a set of government programs that protect people who face unfavorable economic conditions. Your short answers should have been emailed or attached to your test.